AFTV Stricto is disappointing tonight, especially after, playing so well against Manchester City and then just a flat performance.
You know what, Robbie, yeah? If an alien came down and asked me what it's like to support Arsenal, I'd have to show them this last few days, these last few weeks, because this team is just weird. It's just weird. Like, you beat teams or play games that you don't expect to win, and you win those games, like Wolves, Liverpool, City, and then games that you're supposed to win or you have to win, we just can't do it.
Why?
We just can't do it.
Why?
It's the mentality. It's the mentality. I think this team or the culture at the club, the mentality is just weird. It's just off. I know we've got nothing to play for today, but it's very important to keep the momentum going. Especially like all the big wins you've had behind your back. It's very important to have the momentum going, but clearly they see this as a nothing game, so they switch off.
You think the attitude was wrong?
The attitude was definitely wrong. And I'm disappointed in a lot of the fringe players. Like all the fringe, like your Nketiahs, your Holdings and whatnot. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm particularly like, I don't really want to get on his back too much, because he's still a player learning. But Nketiah, like, if I'm being honest, Robbie, I know he scores a couple goals, but his all-round game, I just don't see it for the Arsenal, to be honest with you. I just don't see it. Maybe send him out on loan, see what happens there. But yeah, I don't think he's ready for this level, like, of football. Sometimes he just he just plays like a little boy. He just looks lost out there. And if you compare him to players in other clubs younger than him, your Greenwoods, and even players at our clubs like Saka, these men are hungry. Like, every time they get a chance, they really want to make a point. But I think he just kind of cruises along, and the game kind of takes him over. I know he's still young, and I don't really want to destroy him, but he was one of many players today that just had the wrong mentality. Like, they're not chasing man down. Like, come on, man, you're not gonna get much chances at the top club, at the top level. Do you know what I mean? And even those who are more experienced than he is, like, their mentality, like, come on, win these games. Like, you win these games, you have them behind your back. The confidence you have going into the next game. You do not switch off. Like, games especially games like these, like games that mean nothing, are the games you have to win, because they are more beneficial than games that you have to win, because it shows the mentality. But the mentality is all wrong.
Having said that, had we have lost to City on Saturday, and then we come and we thrash Villa 5-0, you'd probably be there saying, "Oh yeah, well, who cares?" You know what I mean? So
yeah, but that's the usual.
You can understand why the level is going to drop down a bit.
Robbie, that's the usual Arsenal thing to do. That's what we've become accustomed to. Like, get spanked by the big teams, and then get spanked by the little teams. Do you know what I'm saying? So, like, we've become accustomed to a couple things with this club. But one big thing is the consistency level. Like, we are consistent at doing this. Mikel Arteta there's some players there, and I'm sure he can see himself, that he knows will not be in his lineup next season. Because the squad, like this, we've played so many games over these past weeks, and the squad is really a squad game now, because you got to rotate, play a man, take a man out, whatever. And you can see the squad is weak. Like, it's weak, but mainly just lacking weak in mentality. Sorry, I don't know where or when this mentality thing creeped in, but it needs to go. Like, it needs to go. And to do that, you need to get rid of some players who have been here, you know, all these years who have had that mentality. Today's game, we had no reason to lose this game today. Absolutely none. You've got a team that's struggling. 18th. We beat these men. We beat this team with 10 men this season. We beat them with 10 men this season. With a man down for almost 60 minutes. Today couldn't get a shot on target. You know, like so many things like the defense needs to get sorted.
Yeah, will this have any effect on the FA Cup though, ultimately?
Ultimately, it could, because you should never switch off. What today's game has showed us is these men have the ability to switch off. Do you know what I mean? And if you switch off, and especially in a one-off game as the FA Cup final, simple, you lose. You lose. And of course it can have an effect. You know, today, like, I was just seeing, it was so one-dimensional. Going down the wing, trying to cross in, nothing going through the middle. Absolutely nothing going through the middle. And I think Arteta also needs to address that, because clearly he's not feeling Ozil. Clearly he's not feeling Ozil. So get a creative in there. You know, a number 10, whatever you want to call it. Get someone in there that can make things happen if the wings aren't working. Do you know what I mean? Like a clip bird, like a flipping bird, bro. The wings weren't working today. Can't fly. Do you know what I'm saying?
What'd you say? A clip bird?
A clip bird. You know what I'm saying? That's how we was today. Do you know what I'm saying? So, like the banner, back Arteta, back him. Like, it's very simple. Like, back him. If you're not gonna back him, then why are we here? Why are we here? And then, you know what I'm saying?
All right, thank you very much, man. Thank you.
Robbie here from AFTV. We just got to say a big thank you to everybody who follows us across our various channels. Over 1 million followers on YouTube. Don't forget, you can now also catch us on Reddit. We're on Reddit, so get involved with us on Reddit and also on TikTok. Keep it AFTV, baby, right here.